Hey, guess where we're at? Great Smoky Mountain National Park again. It is Friday, February February 12th, and off work today at Big Creek doing the Mount Sterling Loop. Got a few new things planned for this trip, backcountry gourmet. So it's either going to be an absolute culinary experience or it's going to be the biggest train wreck you've ever seen. So I got a new jet boil skillet and I'm cooking all kinds of stuff. Filet mignon and potatoes, French toast. I'm going deep, so we'll see what happens with that. But anyway, heading to campsite 37, 5 miles to get in there, and not raining, but it's supposed to be 3 days walking in the rain, so we'll see what happens. Looking forward to this one. There was already some guys heading up kayaking, so we'll probably see them come down the creek. Yeah, buddy, how about that right there? That may be the best I've ever seen Mouse Creek Falls flowing. It's gushing. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. We got the next guy. I don't know, this guy looks like he's going down backwards there, but he's not out. They wait on him. The guy's down there, he's just thinking he's alright. Who's up? Yellow dude's up. Moving sideways over that. Pretty cool. Red dude's last to go. They all did the same one. Pretty cool, man. Pretty horrible place to have lunch. That dude's getting ready to take off over there. Sorry about that. I don't know if you can see him or not. He's getting ready to take off. I'm having a little lunch. And hey, J Ben Hikes. Here's a solution for lightweight footwear. The Lone Peak 4.5. Waterproof. Almost as light as the regular. So that works good. Pretty cool what these guys do though, if you want to watch them. Forgot to mention the first course of food, Honey Crisp Apple, pistachios. So, not eating junk food yet, anytime. So it's about 45 degrees out here. It's not raining right now, which is perfect temperature for short sleeves with me. And my pack, I didn't even weigh it. I had probably 10 pounds of food in there. I'm going full-blown, out-of-control menu this time. So, pack, I'll bet I'm pushing with consumables probably 30 pounds. So, that's maxed out on the Arc Blast. So, getting close to camp and I'll get set up and get ready to cook some dinner. Yeah, buddy. All right, we made it to campsite 36. Water's flowing nice here. Got a beautiful little creek up in here. So let's find our spot. I see a tent, I think, so looks like it's kind of where I hang out. So let's see what's going on. All right, we're at 36, set up. It's not raining yet, hanging out. About 3 older guys here. Brought 12-pack of beer, 2 tarps to set up around the campfire. So I'll go gather some wood and bring it over there and hang out there tonight. But supposed to be 18 people in here, but I bet the weather scares them off. So We're gonna cook some dinner in a little while and just relax, hang out under the tarp. This is my Hennessy tarp, and the reason I brought it, you see how low it goes to the ground over here? You know, and still has plenty of headroom to hang out in. I brought it for the rain. I think I'm gonna get rid of my Dyneema. It's just not long enough. It's not wide enough is what it is. And for winter. Summer's fine. But so I brought this, and this thing's huge, so pretty heavy though. But this trip is not about weight. This is impressive. I came into the Camp 36 and all these guys are already equipped. They're bringing some weight. There we go. Got tarps over tents, and look at this thing. I think the circus is coming to town tonight. That thing's so big. They said they've been doing this for about 40 years, so they kind of got it dialed in. Well, we are getting ready to make red beans and rice with andouille sausage. So super excited about it. And been hanging out with those guys. They're pretty cool. Got the jet boil cooking, waiting for the beans and rice. There's the beans, butter, and the andouille sausage is over there. I'll cook that up in a minute. So I'll show you what this looks like as we do it. It's getting pretty cool out. Yeah, buddy. Cutting up the sausages. That's andouille sausage. And the bushcraft knife is working good. Already got the rice simmering, so we'll see what happens. The new jet boil skillet. Cooking smoked sausages. Looking pretty good. It comes with this little spatula. So you can turn them. Yeah, man, this is gonna be good. This is genuine Cajun andouille sausage. Yeah, buddy. All right, so I put the rice back in. You see that? Boiling. So I put the rice back in to boil down and or to soak up the water and cook the sausage with it. So should be any minute now. Yeah, buddy. Wow is all I can tell you. The andouille sausage, red beans and rice, phenomenal. I'm getting ready to whoop it all down. Like that camera is for a 12. It picks up a lot of light, doesn't it? All right, we're over here enjoying the fire. I've worked so hard on this thing. Oh wait, I ain't done nothing.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you letting me get in on your fire.
Standing here in the mist.
All right, man. You're getting smoked out.
Nothing like a good fire.
This is correct. Well, it's raining. Already been out for the morning constitutional. We got kind of the same thing we had going on last night when we left off. Cooking sausages, got coffee brewing in the French press. Cooking sausages here. I'm gonna make French toast with fresh mountain bread from Publix. Got fresh maple syrup over there. Oh, it's gonna be good. I think you can figure out this trip is all about eating because of the weather. So we're up underneath the tarp, just collecting a little water. Gotta figure out how to get that a little better, but this thing's got quite a bit of room. You know, it's got all my gear down in here. And we should be getting going soon. So we'll see how that goes. Coffee will be done, and I'll show you what this looks like when we're finished. Caramel macchiato in the woods. Sausages are cooking up. Let's see what they look like. Let's see what they look like. Oh, about done. They're about done. Let's eat some. I mixed the eggs in the skillet and then soaked the bread in the eggs. So now I'm gonna turn the skillet on and cook it. And it should work out good. Yummy. How about that? Fresh maple syrup. This thing's gonna be awesome. All right, just leaving campsite 36. It's about 10:30. I took my time, obviously, this morning. Really enjoying the cooking aspect of this trip, man. It's really nice to eat regular food. I don't think my post-hike meal will be as as important as it always is. So sorry about the shakiness going up and over some hills. Little trail coming out of here. So one last look at Big Creek until Sunday. Yeah, buddy. Just a rainy, dreary day. I always like this part of the woods. For some reason, Julie, maybe you can tell, it just reminds me of the woods we grew up in Virginia, man. It's just kind of open, and I don't know, when I get through here, I'm like, man, it just reminds me of being a kid. Anyway, long way to go. I'm gonna set up my tarp up at Swallowfork Gap is what the guy said it's called. I think I call it Sterling Gap. But anyway, set up there and make pepperoni pizza quesadillas. It's all about the food apparently. All right, I got my umbrella rigged up, working good. That strap right there keeps it locked in, and it stays right there, man. And I can use both trekking poles when I'm walking uphill, so that's a good thing. All right, we'll see if there's anything cool. No views today, obviously. Well, this may not be good. This one's pretty high. That means the two I gotta cross after this are gonna be high, so we'll see what happens. And you wouldn't be crossing this without that bridge. Without wet feet, and that's what I'm trying to avoid. It's supposed to probably get cold up on Sterling tonight. On the bridge, just broke my umbrella. I had to repair it, so we're about not very far anyway. Well, this does not look promising. This is where I have to cross, so the only option is to get my feet wet and go right up there where it's right there where it's not rushing, and just get up probably up to my, I don't know, probably maybe a mid-thigh. So I got the sealskin socks, so if I'm gonna try it, I'm gonna put those on and roll my pants up and see what happens. I'm not gonna have a fire tonight, so I won't be able to dry it out, but we'll figure it out. All right, after much debate about showing up at Mount Sterling tonight with wet shoes, I decided I'm going. These are the sealskin socks right there. They're made out of basically wetsuit material. I've never used them before, but hopefully they'll help here keep my feet warm. So the plan is to go up just above where it's rapid there, where it's relatively calm, and walk across the trekking pole. So there will be no filming of this, but I will turn it on when I get on the other side to let you know I survived. Thank you, Jesus, for getting me across there. My feet are freezing because that water is cold, but we're gonna wear these. I got one more crossing. I'm sure it's gonna be about the same. And then we'll get dried out and see what happens. Shoes are gonna be wet, but I did bring garbage bags, or grocery bags to put in for my socks. So wool insulates even if it's cold. It'll be all right. You see that thing that's almost brighter than the rest? That can't possibly be the sun, can it? Once again, they're impassable unless you're willing to get wet feet. So I guess it's a good thing I brought sealskins. If I'd have known I was going to do these kind of crossings, I would have brought my regular Ultras because they dry much quicker, and just hiked into sealskins. My feet are warm. It's not cold. Probably 50 if I had to guess, maybe 45. But I'm doing fine. But you got to get across this one now, right up there, and right up in that area right there is where I'm going. That doesn't look that serious. That's pretty serious and cold. It was up to knee high there. But I'm committed to head up now, Whee, buddy. All right, is this where I get real and admit to being an idiot? I just hiked about a half a mile in the opposite direction I should have been going. So anyway, I think it's the first time I've done that. But anyway, I'm sure people can relate. But now we're going back up the hill. But you can see when I'm looking out, it's like I don't really see too much. When I'm heads down like that. Not that that's an excuse. It was downhill. I should have known. Next, Kevin's Creekside Cafe. It's the best place in the Smoky Mountains to get quesadilla pizza. So that's what's on the menu. So getting that going, and I'll show you what that looks like when it gets ready. I don't want to excite anybody, but this is what we're getting ready to feast on. Throw another tortilla right on top. Melt it all together. Yummy. Pepperoni quesadilla pizza. Yummy. The last of the snow. The last of the snow, and I'm in shorts now. So it's probably 45 degrees. I think we got one more creek crossing, and I'm gonna hike up to the intersection and ditch these socks and put on my wool ones again. And by the time I get up there, I'm sure I'll need a long sleeve shirt. You know it's been raining when the trail's running this good. This is the trail. Well, you can't tell with this camera as usual, but it's 6:15, sun sets at 6:12, and we're probably gonna do a little night hiking. I'd say we're at least a half an hour still from camp, so we'll get there. My mile or half mile mix up messed us up today. Probably cost me an hour. Just set up, cook some dinner, and get a good night's sleep. Hike out Baxter Creek tomorrow. It's pitch black 30. Got the camp up dark. Night hiking the last hour, and now we're making, I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not, steak and potatoes. So cooking that and get everything cleaned up and put away, and get my hammock laid out and go to bed. Been a long day. All right, we're up and at 'em. It's about 8:15, 8:20, I think. I'm gonna go ahead and make some coffee and get packed up. Already broke down the tarp and everything, so I just gotta make some coffee and get on the trail. 6.5 miles out. Steak was awesome last night, by the way. Steak and potatoes and onions and garlic, fresh garlic. It was good. But it was late when I was eating it. It took a while to cook it. And I'm not gonna do bacon and eggs this morning. I'm just gonna have an orange and some coffee and get down to the trail, and then it's gonna be old reliable. Mellow mushroom. Well, there's the tower, but no need to go up because it is fogged out, clouded out. We got 6.5, I think. I've done it 100 times, I should know, but anyway, make it kind of quick. It's about 9:45. Took my time getting out of camp. One other girl up here, she had some kind of a singing thing going on there. I don't know what it was. Pretty cool though. Anyway, well, if anything's cool on the way out, we'll film it. There's still pretty big patches of snow up here. That's maybe what, 30, 40 yards? But anyway, you can see it's almost gone, but I'd imagine last week at this time, it was probably buried. So I'm probably halfway to Big Creek Ranger Station. Hike's been nice, man. I'd say it's 45. I'm in shorts and short sleeves, so, and I'm huffing and puffing, but I'm getting down quick. So if there's anything cool, we'll film it. If not, I'll sign off on the bridge as you normal probably. That's the first halfway view we've had. It's a mountain rising out of the ocean. Check that out. Isn't that cool? Those are the clouds down there. Pretty cool. So I'll tell you, that Jetboil Summit skillet has changed my backpacking experience. When I first set out to do this trip, it was going to be 0-degree temperatures, snow, ice, all that. Then it was going to be miserable rain, which it almost was, but I was like, the only way you have, the only way you have adventures is trying different conditions, and it was really a good time. The food was off the hook, so that's definitely going to be an improvement from now on. Jetboil Summit skillet, check it out. It's gorillas in the mist. Pretty cool out here though. I'd say it's right at 50. Very moist in the air. We're in the clouds now. So I'm about maybe mile and a half left to camp, or left to the parking lot. Big bear just was on that branch right there. Gigantic guy. He hustled straight up that hill, dude. Big guy. He's not down for the nap, is he? Is that another one right there? No, it's not. It's hard to see in this light, man, but I heard a thud right down there on that log right there. And all of a sudden I looked up and he just took off running. I couldn't get the camera out fast enough. He's got to be right up in there. That's steep as could be. That's a rock cliff up there. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. He's right there on that branch right there. And hustle up that hill, dude. Look at that. That's a sheer cliff. You think you're gonna get away from one of these guys if they want you? There ain't no chance. They're climbing stuff you can't even climb. I don't see them up there. Oh well, we'll get back with you if we spot any bears. All right, truck is in sight. I totally forgot to give a shout out to the girls for the eggs. Julie would murder me, but they were really good. I didn't eat the ones from this morning, so I got 3 left. But this trip was awesome. Taught me that if you plan for what the weather's gonna give you, you can still make it a good time. I knew the weather was gonna keep me under the tarp most of the time, so I planned good food. Like that jet boil. I just saw that on a YouTube video. Somebody making chocolate chip pancakes at like up at 10,000 feet, so I had to have one. Anyway, next trip is Mobile Trail Magic for my birthday next month, so that'll be fun. I'll be on the AT giving out candy bars, so looking forward to that. And that's it, man. Had a great trip. Thanks for joining.